Martin, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, good morning.
What do you think the trajectory of growth is from here then? Many forecasting a V-shaped recovery, but when will we see the upside? In the current quarter, in the third quarter? What do you think?
Probably not even in the third quarter. What we were really surprised about was that so much of the hit on the economy was already in the data of the first quarter, which was only covering 20 days of aftershock economy. So the really bad news is coming out now with the second quarter, and the third quarter will see a recovery, of course, some rebounding, but the major hit here is on consumer sentiment. This won't go away easily.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the government is ploughing money into the economy. The Bank of Japan meets today and tomorrow as well. Will the government continue to plough money into the economy? I mean, will we get a second supplementary budget, and will the BOJ expand its 10 trillion yen fund to buy assets? Are both these things necessary?
The Bank of Japan was extremely active very early in the crisis. This really helped to stabilize financial markets. Interest rates have been very stable. So this was good work. The Bank of Japan is not in the business, and it hasn't been for so many years, of really getting the economy growing, and it won't do this time. The government will, of course, focus on new supplementary budget, but we have a disconnect here. The government can only do something for reconstruction in the north. This is only a small part of the economy. The big hit came from all country consumer spending, all country corporation spending, investment, and this is not going away with government action.
I mean, is there a sense that the government's very much behind the curve when it comes to dealing with the nuclear crisis?
Well, behind the curve is not really the problem here. The government was trying to get on top of the problem by taking over responsibility from TEPCO, from Tokyo's monopoly utility. That was an important move, and it helped to stabilize the immediate impact. But the problem is such the extent of the crisis, and this goes well beyond what the government can do. What the government would have to show now is a new strategy for future growth, a new strategy for energy, for TEPCO, for the utility, and for technology development, and the government is completely failing on all these accounts.
And Martin, once the dust settles, when and if the dust settles, I mean, what's the outlook for the Japanese economy in the mid to long term?
We will certainly see a rebound starting from the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, it will be quite strong, of course. Japanese corporations are extremely good at rebounding and building up capacity well. Also, export markets in Asia will remain comparatively strong, but major growth, say 1.5% or something, will only set in next year when consumer sentiment is improving as well. Also, the yen will remain rather strong throughout the year, most likely. So much better conditions only from next year.
Martin, thanks. Martin Schulz there from Fujitsu Research Institute.